We're here bringing you another interview with Joey Danger and his film Black Metal Romance.
Then there was a knock on the door. Hello, boy. Since the day I saw you, I can't take my mind off of you.
This is Jessica West with Xcorps Fashion TV. We're bringing you more coverage of the La Jolla International Fashion Film Festival. Today we have a great interview coming up with Joey Danger. He's the director of the film Black Metal Romance. How are you doing, Joey?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Good. Well, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited to get to talk to you guys again. It's been a while.
I know it's been a long time, so this is a nice treat to catch up with you.
For sure.
Well, tell us about your film.
Yeah, Black Metal Romance, this is kind of a passion project of mine. This artist named Defoe, I had been a fan of hers for a while. I loved her music, and she liked some of the fashion films and projects that I've done. And we'd always kind of supported each other over the years. And one day she reached out to me, and it just so happened I had a little time free. And she was like, "Hey, I love your work. I've got this song that I've been working on, and I want to try to tell a story with it." She's like, "It's not even really a song, it's more of a story, and I thought it would be really cool to do like a fashion film with this." And it seemed like an amazing opportunity because we both, as we were talking, it seemed like we had a lot of the same inspiration. And one thing that was really cool to me is I had actually heard an older version of this song about 5 years ago. And it was how I became a fan of her. And, it's one of those things, you hear a song, you fall in love with it, you don't ever think you're going to do anything with it, but you get all these visuals in your head of, especially somebody like me, I always imagine visuals when I hear music. So she had told me, I've got this idea, I want to do this kind of fashion film thing. And so I listened. As soon as she showed me the song, I was floored. I was like, I'm in. But then my next reaction was, this is a very Western Americana style song. Are you sure I'm the right person to be doing a film like this with you? Because I do mostly like sci-fi stuff, and that's kind of more my wheelhouse. And she's like, that's exactly why I want to do this with you. She's like, because I think the contrast of this really kind of organic sound with your style would be a really neat combination. And so I got really excited about that. And, we had this idea of telling a story about, basically it started off as like a star-crossed lovers situation, but I think anybody who's had their heart broken knows that love can sometimes be a personal experience, and it's not always mutual. And so I really like this idea of kind of telling this story, and a different kind of love story. And we both thought that would be such a cool angle. And so, it was really about, at the end of the day, though, it was really about us both really loving each other's work and trying to come together to make something that we thought was really special.
That's awesome. Now tell us a little bit about your cast.
So Ronnie Winter is the lead singer of the band Jumpsuit Apparatus. He plays the creator. And then Defoe, the star of the film, she did the music, and she also produced along with her husband, helped us put this crew together. And then our cinematographer, John Orphan, who I think is a genius. It was actually my first time working with a cinematographer. And he made everything so like easy because he's just so much more talented with the camera than I am. And so it allowed me to just focus on being a director, which was super cool. And he was just nothing but professional. I sent him the shot ideas, and he blew me away. He's just such a pro. So everybody did such a good job.
That's great. Your special effects were amazing. Share with us. Share some of that with us.
Yeah, well, the special effects were, I didn't have the normal window because sometimes I'll spend a year or so, and we didn't have that much time, especially in the beginning. But about a month after we wrapped filming, I actually got COVID. I was one of the first people to get it. At least one of the first people I know. It was back at the very beginning of March. And it was really bad. And, it was a scary time because nobody really knew. There wasn't a lot of testing going on. And so I ended up being sick for 2 months. And a month of that, I had a really bad fever. I ended up having to be hospitalized for a week. And, we were all really scared. But Ronnie and Angela, they were amazing. They were on Zoom calls with me when I got out of the hospital every night, checking in on me, making sure I was okay. And since I was kind of stuck in bed, honestly, during that time, working on this video was kind of an escape for me because I was stuck there anyway. So I just spent my whole recovery time just kind of focused on and escaping into this crazy world with robots and space. And what was really fun is, since we were Zoom calling a lot, I would sometimes just have them pop in and share my screen and let them watch while I was working. And we could share ideas, and it was really collaborative. I've never worked like that before, but it was actually a lot of fun. So it was very cool.
You guys did a great job. Now, you said that you sort of work in the genre of sci-fi mostly. Where does your creative inspiration come from?
I grew up loving sci-fi. I mean, Star Wars, of course, was the number one for me. And I loved Blade Runner. I'm a big fan of cyberpunk. I'm a big fan of like dystopian sci-fi stuff. And so I always just tend to gravitate towards that. I try to switch things up a little from project to project, but I mean, at the core, there's always going to be robots in there somewhere at some point. I feel like I don't know. It's just, it's what inspires me and gets me excited. And I'm always trying to challenge myself visually. I always admire storytellers that can just grab a camera and tell a story and they don't need a lot. I'm not that guy though. I've always been someone that I need to be stimulated. I need to think that I'm doing something challenging or I don't know. I mean, I love epic stuff. I love watching stuff with big scopes and visual effects. And so those are always the projects that I wanted to do as a kid. And I imagined I would want to do one day. And it's just a treat to get to do that stuff now. So it's really exciting.
What are some of your favorite things from the festival over the years?
Well, seeing how it grows, I love Fred. Fred's an amazing guy. What he's doing for this medium is amazing. And I think it's just so cool to see, how they step it up every year. And I'm excited, especially given out this last crazy year we've all been through. I'm really excited to see how this one's going to be, but he never disappoints. And I think it's cool to see the different filmmakers, to meet different talent from all over the world, all the cool outfits that people wear on the red carpet. It's just, you meet some really amazing, talented, cool people, and you get to finally be around your tribe of creators and lovers of art. And it's an amazing experience. I'm always happy to be a part of it.
Yeah. This is Jessica West with Xcorps Fashion TV. We've had a great afternoon talking with Joey Danger, the director of Black Metal Romance. Thanks for being with us today, Joey.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. See you at the red carpet.
Yes, we'll see you and your whole team on the red carpet.